Good Saturday morning, everybody. Chris Allen right here on the Sam channel, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter, all sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. Great day in Tompkinsville yesterday. Sold several radios and had a lot of you come by and say that you watch this podcast every morning. I appreciate that. And good turnout. Next week, I'm going to be in Franklin Friday, as a matter of fact, noon to 2. So if you need a weather radio, Franklin's going to be the spot. Ace Hardware Marketplace right there, just outside of Franklin. Well, sort of still in the city limits, as you know, 73, Highway 73 and the bypass there. So look forward to that. In the meantime, we've got some rain to talk about this morning and to show you on radar. How about that? Now, it looked like at first yesterday, most of that was going to come a little bit earlier, like maybe a shower or two yesterday afternoon, and then the majority of this coming through overnight, but it's coming through right now. It's slowed down just a little bit, but I'm still looking at skies clearing in the afternoon. Now, most of this that you see on the radar coming through right now, we're getting some. This is a good, steady, soaking rainfall. It's not very heavy, but it's also not very light. It's sort of a moderate rain as it's coming through. There's very little lightning, if any. So the thunder part of this, lightning and thunder, the convective part of this is just pretty much non-existent until you get down to about Jackson, Tennessee, and along I-40 west of Nashville, between Nashville and Memphis. That's the only lightning I've been seeing on the radar. Over southern Kentucky, it's just here's the cold front, there's the rain. It's a good, just steady soaking rainfall, as I said, and it'll be gone by about midday, maybe 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon for those of you that live along I-65 and just to the east. Now, those of you that do live further east out toward the Cumberland Parkway and the Lake Cumberland area, it's going to take a little bit longer, probably mid-afternoon or so before the rain begins to go away. Clouds are going to linger a little bit after the rain is gone. So once the rain is gone, midday-ish or so, then after that, some leftover clouds, and then things begin to clear up really as we get into tonight. Let's take a look at the 10-day blender. And yesterday's high in Bowling Green was 78. 79 is where we should be. So we were just 1 degree shy of the average, and the clouds stayed with us all day. It looked like it wanted to rain all day, but it didn't. It just stayed cloudy. But today, with the clouds and the rain, we are going to be a bit cooler in the mid 70s. Then we go more into the upper 70s tomorrow. Then you see that string of 80s starting Monday, taking us all the way through the end of May, mid to even upper 80s as we get close to the beginning of June. And really very small, if any, rain chances in there. There is a small rain chance on Tuesday. Models cannot agree on whether it's going to rain or not. So it's kind of one of those situations where we have to get a little bit closer to Tuesday to figure out, if we're going to get any rain out of that system or not. It looks like it's going to be kind of a dry period. So if you needed that for some reason, get outdoors and do stuff, I think you're going to be just fine. Here's a look at current temperatures this morning from the Kentucky Mesonet at WKU at 5:45 a.m. as I do this podcast. You can see a lot of 60s. Now, I will tell you that because of the rain and because of the cloud cover and that cold front coming through right now, we're not going to see big recovery in temperatures today. We're going to stay in the low to maybe mid 70s. Okay. So 60, 65, some upper 60s even showing up this morning. You're just about where you're going to be for a high temperature today. The rain and the clouds keeping it cooler. Let's see how much rain, just out of curiosity, since let's start with midnight, because I think that's about when most of the showers started to move in. So far, we've picked up, it looks like a third of an inch of rain here in southern Kentucky. Both stations right about that. Over toward Barron County, 2/10, less than that east of us. There's a 6/10, over a half inch of rain already for Grayson County, a third of an inch in Butler County, tenth of an inch, Logan County. Here's the big spots of rain. You see 1.77, that's Muhlenberg County in the Greenville area, an inch and a third, or an inch and three quarters, I should say, an inch and a quarter over in Hopkins County in the Madisonville area. So they've had some much heavier rain, but that rain is weakening a bit as it moves east. So that's why it's just kind of a general good soaking rainfall, nothing too heavy that's coming through, and just going to give us a nice little drink of water on our lawns and plants if you got them set outside. A lot of people have been out buying lots of spring colors and things like snapdragons and stuff like that, and ferns, and yeah, they're going to get a good drink of water, which is kind of nice. All right, let's go to the model map here and see what's taking place. As you can see, there's the line of showers that is sitting right over us right now. So this line, this cold front, is going to come on through this morning, but there are showers behind the front as well, lingering for a little bit. That's why I'm saying give it till about noon, 1, 2 o'clock, maybe here in the Bowling Green area, before the rain begins to taper off. Cloud cover may hang around just a little bit longer than that. So if you're expecting sunshine this afternoon, not unless you're, more into west of Bowling Green, western Kentucky, but as you can see, as we get into the afternoon, this moves out. Everything moves away. High pressure begins to build in, and it's a nice, big, strong high pressure. And so for the next several days, that's what we're going to take advantage of. And really, no more rain in the forecast. We go through Sunday, and here we go now into Monday. Very quiet weather. Now, you do see some showers that are trying to work northward out of the Gulf of Mexico and off of that flow from the Gulf states and the Atlantic. That's what's in question for Tuesday. Whether some of that will come our direction or not remains to be seen, but it's still too many days away before we can say for sure. But Tuesday, just know that there's a questionable chance that we could get some rain on Tuesday, but right now the chances of it look pretty low. Looking at the surface maps, we'll take the next 7 days and show you what's going on there. There's the front that is coming through this morning, and pretty quickly it's going to move out as we get into the afternoon and evening hours. Here we go into tonight, skies clearing, big sprawling high pressure taking over. And, you may see some fog tonight just based on the damp ground and the cooler temperatures. There could be some fog overnight in a couple of places. Here we are into Sunday, beautiful day for tomorrow. Sunshine, mid 70s. Here we go into Sunday night, and Monday looks good as well. And here's that system in the Gulf of Mexico that's going to try to push a little moisture northward. You see that little straw there, that little short wave. Yeah, that could be what touches off a couple of showers. Now, Middle Tennessee, the Nashville office, the Weather Service office, is forecasting some light rain showers, isolated showers for Middle Tennessee, but you see it stops at the border. That's because that's their area of jurisdiction, stops at the border. That doesn't mean the rain is going to stop at the border. You know that, right? Yeah, you knew that. But anyway, so they've got it painted in. We don't. It's because of the difference in the models right here. And the forecasters are going, well, it could, it couldn't. Might as well just leave it in there that it's a possibility. So we are small possibility of a shower on Tuesday afternoon, but by Wednesday, it's gone. Here we go into Thursday. Big Canadian high pressure is dominating the Northeast and the Great Lakes. Then we get into Thursday into Friday, there's another shortwave trough, little straw that pops up, and maybe a pop-up shower is possible with that. But right now, that is way too far away to even include it in the forecast. So, yeah, temperatures in the 80s next week, low to mid 80s, mid 70s tomorrow, low 70s today. With those lingering showers, it's not bad. Not bad. All right, you guys, have a great weekend. Thanks for watching on this Saturday morning, May 20th. God bless you, and I'll see you right back here tomorrow morning with another update.